Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode in the single player world over here at the base again. Starting off another video over here. I'm super inspired to keep working on it though, so it might be like that for a little while. Try and bounce between doing different things though, so the Christmas stuff is still there at the back there. I will get rid of it, I promise, at some point. I'll take them down. But yeah, anyway, I've been doing a little bit of work. I've been making the base go down lower again, and over here I've got something else popped up. Look, not finished obviously, it's just a line thing for a minute. This is what we're going to be doing today, but this is how I would want my base to be, Like, people would be flying around with their elytras. I've even got Project Cryo wingsuit there. People would be flying around with their elytras, making sure everything is working, making sure they're getting resources from everything. Everyone here would have an elytra to be flying around it and stuff. And their tridents to be diving out of the water. Not really fireworks, I'd say. I'd want it to be tridents. Anyway, this thing right here, we need a fuel source. So I need to go get some bamboo. Bamboo's new, and I figured why not use bamboo. I know kelp will be better, but this is going to be hopefully by the end of the day a bamboo farm. But we need bamboo. Over here at Pillage Peaks. Pillage Peaks is just around the corner down there. And there's the bamboo forest right next to it in the jungle. So we're just gonna grab a bunch of this. Okay, I've got the bamboo back over to Project Cryo. I'm a little bit worried though, because these things, they take 4 pieces to cook one thing. So I'm worried my super smelter isn't gonna be able to keep up with the timings of it, because I don't know how it works. So we're gonna try here. Let's throw in the resource. I've just drained out the fuel in there, so it's only going to be bamboo. Let's throw that in there. Hopefully, it drops more in when it's ready. Let's have a look. See what happens here. So any minute now, it's going to come on. There we are. It's all on. And it went off. That didn't work. That's not good. And it comes on. This isn't going to work with bamboo. Well, that sucks. I would play around with the timings, but if I did play around with the timings, then that means I wouldn't be able to use any other fuel source except sticks and bamboo. So I'm not going to do that. We're just going to leave that the way it is. We're still going to do the bamboo farm for scaffolding. I don't know if you can cook scaffolding. I'm not sure. So yeah, we're going to build the bamboo farm right here. Then I think underneath in the water, we'll do a kelp farm maybe. Or maybe we'll do that somewhere else, but for now, the idea is we'll do it underneath this and we'll decorate around it then. See, I gotta fill all of this in first. And I'm back. Had to make this a little bit bigger than it originally was because the redstone didn't link up the way I wanted it to. The blocks just didn't power it the length I wanted, so I had to make it a little bit bigger that side, and we're gonna have an off switch just down there. Let's quickly run over. So we're gonna use 30 viruses unloading system for this. So this obviously isn't gonna be where the bamboo is. This is gonna be where the minecarts collect it. So right here we've got the unpowered rail. This is where the signal stops. Goes over here. We'll turn this on and off when we want the thing to be activated. I don't want it to be on all the time because of the lag. Oh man, making progress. Kind of looks like some sort of aeroplane landing strip thing. Let me show you what we got. Let's land on the back. Yeah, so this is just the on and off switch here. Activates it all. Have to do this weird bit. It works. Yeah, so that'll go down there. It'll come back. If it's got any items in the hoppers, so from the bamboo part, it'll stop on these things. It's an auto unloader here. Made by 30 virus, like I said. The minecarts will stop if there's any items in them. Dump them off into some hoppers, which are below here. And, whoa, lag, spike. And then we'll have that go off into a storage system. So there's that. Now we gotta do the bamboo part. So we're gonna do the trees here. Bamboo trees, we're gonna leave 3 blocks for them to fall onto so they don't go into the ocean. And I'm also going to add in some normal grass as well, so it's green. So we'll just every so often, maybe just one like that. I won't do that yet though, I'll do that later. So yeah, we're going to do it 3 blocks away from the edges Oh, okay, this is going pretty fast. Before I step back, take a look at it from the floor. I think what we're going to do to decorate is maybe have some of these pipes, like really thin pipes, these, holding it up here. Like some sort of... just like the ones you go over on the snowy island over there with lights and stuff. I think that might look pretty cool. Anyway, I had to add another line of redstone there, you can see. Redstone blocks. I didn't do the the signals right. I didn't take into account the sorting system over here, so I had to add that. Done all the dirt now, anyway. I started to spread this, so I think it's okay now to add the bamboo. Right, we're gonna need a lot of bamboo to cover all of this. But this is gonna be really awkward because we gotta fit the flying machine, we gotta fit the return station thing. I might need to shave off a little bit of this too. Okay, alright, yeah, so we're just gonna do a line here for a minute so we can see what we have to work with. That grows really quick. Alright, and we need to do the flying machines next. So this is the flying machine we're gonna go with. We just gotta put observer here, observer there. I've got 2 obsidian blocks just in case this goes off. Yeah. Knew that was gonna happen. Here it comes. Stop there. We can put 1, 2, 3. Go around the other side, we can put another 3, and then that covers 8 blocks. 1, 2, 3, and then we have to build another one here. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, yeah, I worked it out perfectly. So there's that. Which one sets it off then? Which one of these? And this will run past breaking all of the bamboo then. So this one set it off? Yeah, okay, so it's the closest to the back of wherever it is. Okay, we got that set up. Now we need to build another one and make it so the timings work. They both go off exactly the same time, so they don't link up or anything. Okay, this is scary. We're gonna push it down there for a minute, so that should activate it exact same time. And they're off. So that's good. That's what we want. Okay, so a little while later now. Okay, I had to rebuild this so many times just because it kept connecting here, and I didn't know if we put a piece of glass, it can still drag glass. So we've got 2 pieces of glass here, so they'll go up against each other and they won't connect. We don't need this obsidian right here. I thought maybe we did when I was building it because it kept messing up somehow, so I added the obsidian, but it was the signal was going straight. If I had it going straight, it was messing things up with that piston or something. I don't know. but anyway, this works. So if we have a line now going to a lever, this is how we'll turn it off. So when I take this off, it's gonna retract that piston, it's gonna activate that observer, it'll send off these. And I've got them both set up to the same system here. So we've got a observer down there detecting when this turns up. This repeater goes into that block. This signal goes up here, activating this, which sets it off. So it's pretty simple. Got the same thing down there. Only got one side to set it off. And then we've got a trail going to the other piston. So if I break you now, that's going to go off. And it'll come back as well. So it gets on the other side. Activates them pistons. And it comes back. When it comes back, if this has a signal, it won't carry on moving. So anyway, now we have to link this signal here going around to the rails, so the minecarts. So when I activate this to make these start going, the minecarts start going as well. So all we have to do is drag a trail with some repeaters, basically going all the way down there to that signal. Really simple now, and then we just put in the bamboo. This has gone way faster than I thought it would go. So yeah, I'm gonna set this up here. Okay, that was ugly. I had a line going straight down there. I didn't like it. So, breaking it, and we're gonna try and make it go under. So it's just a little bit more tidy. Oh, check it out. I think we're ready to go on it. I'm gonna flick that switch, and now we should be able to break that. Yep, and it still won't activate. So this is our on and off switch. So this is power in that, and then it goes down here, and I reversed the signal at some point down there. It's just a torch on the back of that. So when this has power, that doesn't, because we need one signal to have power and one not. So just a torch on the other side of a block will fix that. Had that go under because it'll lock that hopper otherwise when it's on. And yeah, trail goes down to the minecarts. You've just seen them going back and forth. Should have stopped down there now, and we're ready to go. I'm not going to do it yet, because we only have a few hoppers of storage down there. So that's the next thing. We need to set up some sort of storage thing. Just have to go and repair my wings. We're pretty much done here though. All I have to do is put these in, There's a storage. Needs more light down here too. But this thing is going to be so overkill. We're not going to need nowhere near this amount of bamboo. So anyway, we've got a wall. We've got all of the stuff set up. Let's have our first test. All the chests are broken. Not broken, empty. So hopefully this just goes straight through. It's not something I don't know about with flying machines. I've already been looking at what else I could do with these things. Like getting around the base maybe. So this is going to be super laggy. Isn't it? As soon as it hits that, it's going to be really, really laggy. It's already lagging. Here we go. Yeah. Super lag. I can hardly move. Okay, so the minecart should be going back and forth. Picking it up. The ones on the side aren't stopping it. That's good. We'd have to do like another layer here. There we go. And it's already growing back. That's just going to keep going back and forth. If we're over here though, is it still going to be loaded, or we're going to need to have the AFK spot around about here? I got a feeling that we're not going to need to AFK very much though. Okay, it's coming back. Okay, we're going to turn this off. That was one sweep, so I'm obviously going to use that to replant all of this. Then we're going to empty out all of the chests and see how much we get per sweep. This farm's going to be way too overkill though. So it's filling up there. It's probably filling up over here as well. Yeah, so I've actually split up the hopper line, so it goes into 2 different lines because I don't think it's going to be able to keep up with how much we're going to get. So 2 hopper lines, it'll double the amount we get. So is it going up here as well? I hope not. Got an observer somehow. Okay, these things have a bunch of random stuff. It looks like. All right, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna use this bamboo to fill up the rest of the field. All right, so welcome back. I've filled out all of the field now. It looks really cool over there. It is really, really big as well. I can't really tell when I'm flying around it. When you're up close to it and you're walking through it, it is really big. So, yeah, we're not gonna need this much. So I think it's completely done. Not done. Like it's gonna work. Here's my AFK spot, by the way. It's ready to go. It's not done. It's not decorated or anything. It's not gonna stay floating like that. I will do something with it, but we're gonna sit down here to AFK. Whoops, and we can get out just with that water here. And yeah, I think we're ready to go. So I'm gonna set it off, and hopefully these things don't mess up when I'm over there. I made a backup of the world just in case somehow it corrupts my world. I don't think it will, but just in case. I've never done something quite like this. All of the chests are completely empty now, so I'm gonna start the hour. Right, actually I gotta check the time. My clock's run out of batteries. Okay, I'm ready, so let's click that. I don't know how I'm gonna get over to my AFK spot because of the lag. I think when it goes all the way through it once and then comes back, it'll be less lag because it'll be less stuff getting broken, right? But there's tons of items, hoppers are grabbing it. Just didn't get it all. So the bits that are landing on top as well of these, don't have to worry about it because they'll come back and they'll knock all of those off. The flying machine will, so there'll be none missing except for like these bits here, look. So yeah, maybe we'll have to tear off another line so this doesn't happen. Anyways, going down there, you can see it slowly disappearing. So yeah, the hour's started. I'm gonna try and make my way over to the AFK box. Not too laggy here now, actually. So we're away from the machine. Let's go up here, try and land in our box. And I'll see you in an hour. Oh yeah, one quick thing. I think there's going to be a bottleneck. I don't think we're going to figure out exactly how much we're going to get. Because only one hopper can transport like 9,000 items, I think. So that's only 18,000. I think we might get more than 18,000 an hour, surely. Look how quick this stuff's growing. So it might not be completely accurate. But and it might be a bit of a mess when we come back. It's only been on like 2 minutes. And there's 4 machines that's popped up. Oh, there we go. Time is up and it's getting nighttime. Let's pop out of our spot here. We're gonna quickly run and turn this off because it's exactly an hour right now. This is 100% gonna be a bottleneck. I just know there is. So let's sleep. Okay, it's actually a really good sign. There's no items here. Look, now there is because this is coming back, knocking them all over. But there was no items left here, so the minecarts were keeping up. All of that there is just from that sweep. So yeah, anyway, it's all stopped now. Let's have a quick look. So the items, they spread between all the chests. Wow. That's filled, that's filled. They're all filled. All of these are filled. Okay, I did the math with a calculator. So there is 82 lines here. So 82 times 9, then times 64. The calculator says 47,000. But I didn't think... Oh, and there's some over here. That's not good. So some is falling off and the dolphins are playing with. But not much. Only a tiny, tiny bit. Yes, how did that work out? There's only 2 hopper chains. So that means... Can they carry more than 9,000? So there's only 2, look. And all of the bottom ones are completely filled up. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 double chests. And there is a few with spaces missing, look. But then there's some with the top ones have stuff in. So I just... If you even that out, all of these bottom ones are filled. So I feel like somewhere I might have typed in something wrong in the calculator. So let's try again. 6 going down. 6 slots times 9 across equals 54. And then you've got to times it by 64, because there's 64 in a stack. So times 64 equals 3,456. And then there was 14 of those. You've got to times it again by 14. That equals, yeah, around about 47,000. It says 48,000. So that's a lot. A lot of bamboo. 47,000 per hour. I seriously thought there was going to be some sort of bottleneck here. When you get close to it, it's lagging a lot because it's regrowing currently. But I really thought there was going to be a bottleneck. I'm surprised the hoppers kept up. I don't know how that worked, but it worked. There we are, we have a massive bamboo farm. I will not leave it like this. We will decorate it somehow. Let me know if you have any suggestions. I really want to start building with tridents. Like building a trident somewhere, but I don't want to just plop a trident in the water and be there, just say there. I don't know if we'll do that here. But right now, what I've got in my head is those tubes. Project Cryo tubes. Holding it up here, and it'll have light sources. And maybe we'll leave this pretty bare then, because it looks pretty cool anyway. Yeah, I'm really, really happy with that. So I want to really quickly check. Can we cook scaffolding? Let's make some scaffolding. I doubt we can, but we'll try. Let's put a log up there. So we'll get charcoal. Oh, you can. Still not that good. Is it still the 4? Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would be how much you need to cook bamboo. 1, 2. It looks like it's going to be the whole 4. Yeah, so it's not worth it. That sucks. I wish you could make like bamboo piles or something. So it'd be like the kelp blocks. But yeah, hopefully they do that before they release the update. Okay, so I think we're gonna wrap up here in a minute before I'd cut back, show you something. So I've done 2 extra layers to the bottom part of this. Since you've last seen it, it was at 4 blocks. Now it's at 6, getting really close to the floor on this side. And it is on the floor in some parts. Some parts are still massive oceans, but yeah, we're making progress on it slowly. Like I said, it is getting late in my night here, so I'm gonna have to wrap up, go get some sleep. This is pretty interesting. Any diamonds along the floor? Have a quick look around here. No, it looks empty. Alright, anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.